Hey everybody, this is Peter Wolfing. I wanted to give you a quick video today. And right on 5th Avenue, 56th Street, 5th Avenue, you got Harry Winston right over there on the right-hand side in the white building. They're a beautiful jewelry company, as well as right here on the right, you see Prada. And going over here on the right, we have Mikimoto, which is famous for pearls. Right here. Pearls, and it was green around this way, of course. Tiffany and Company with the famous colors that they have there, as well as Trump Tower. They have a screen all the way up here. Oh, quite high up in the air. Anyway, it's not what my video is really about today, but I wanted to show you just kind of where I live in the hotbed of network marketing, not in New York City. There's Louis Vuitton, and there's Bulgari with some beautiful jewelry as well. Awesome. And right over here, we're going towards 57th Street, and this is where the main flagship Apple store is, as well as some beautiful architectural areas. There's Bergdorf Goodman right there, Van Cleef and Arpels. But my main thing about the video today is I wanted to talk about is your business here going from what I call the outhouse to the penthouse. And that's what we have here with Freetoolbox, is to be able to, with very little risk, I call it really no risk, and to be able to springboard your business to new heights using $1.25 as leverage. And you don't have to start out and be a Donald Trump in the Trump Tower. You don't have to be able to go and be able to shop at Bergdorf Goodman or any of the stores at Tiffany or any of the stores here that are so much money. But you need to be able to realize that you don't have to have thousands and thousands of dollars and lots of risks to be able to get started. You can do this with $1.25. Starting out with $1.25 to be able to start your business and leverage that into much more. Because as many of our members say, it's not so much what you can make with Freetoolbox, it's what it can make you. We have many members that make very good money with Freetoolbox, but they make outstanding money with other businesses because of Freetoolbox. There's the Apple store right there. This is the flagship store. And here we go. So it's what you can make with Freetoolbox that is going to be the outstanding thing, because you want to be able to use what we have here. And I look at Freetoolbox as a tool more than a program. It's something that you can use to keep people under your umbrella, so to speak. So this way you can kind of cultivate them and be able to, sow seeds, which are your prospects, and, pull out the weeds and water them and cultivate them. And some of those seeds don't grow up to really be anything, but many of those seeds that you would have never seen before, what happens? Well, they grow up to be strong, beautiful plants that you would have never had before had you not started them on something. Right? So because of the cultivation and being able to say, hey, start with something, they're going to teach you, train you, motivate you, and get you started. That's the Apple store right there. Cartier. And, if you start them there, you'll be able to go out and to be able to cultivate them into a beautiful plant, which is really what I'm trying to give you as an analogy of someone that stays with you long term and generates not only money for you, but money for them. But you never had a chance if you didn't start them with something like Freetoolbox. So the perfect feeder program, and that's exactly what it is, and it's really worked out much better than Dr. Stan and I had hoped for, as far as what we can bring out to the public and bring the typical feeder program, I guess I hate to say this, but really out of the closet, right? As looking at it as, okay, it's a small little dollar amount program, but how much money can you really make? And I have to be honest with you, I felt the same way too when I first heard about feeder programs many years ago, and I just wouldn't even give it the time of day, because I'm thinking, for such a low dollar amount, a few dollars, how many people do I have to get involved to make any decent money? And I missed the whole point. And I thought about it, and I started saying, wow, it's not necessarily about the money. we're really filling a need that we can go out and we can help other people to get started in business where they had no other way possible. Right? They had it's General Sherman, no other way possible. And now we give them the possible. We give them a way to get started. And like I mentioned before, if someone says, I don't have the money, now you have an alternative for them. If someone says, hey, listen, I want to go get started in your business, but instead of saying, well, hey, I can't train you, or I don't want to train you, or I'm no good at training you, or hey, just make a list and contact everybody you know, and here's a script, and then they go out and they crash and burn because everybody says no because they don't know what they're doing, you can say, listen, we have a program, and we call it a companion program, that's going to train you and teach you and help you become skilled as far as a marketer, because people aren't master marketers when they're born, right? You just don't get born and all of a sudden you're a master marketer. You become one, and you can learn to become one. And when you have that skill to become a master marketer, you can write your own paycheck. You become certifiably unemployable, and I can almost send you a certificate saying you're certifiably unemployable because you're a master marketer. You can write your own paycheck, and it doesn't matter what the economy does because you can make money and support yourself and your family. So that is what we have here for Freetoolbox. We're giving you so much more than just the money. 101 ways to build your business. All sorts of different ways there, including the book 101 Ways to Build Your Business, MLMBlackBook.com. We give you a 75% discount on that book. 75% off. It's roughly $15 and change, including shipping. So, you know, that is a companion book to the videos we give. And the key thing that we're giving people, as we're looking at books here, talking about books, the big thing that we're giving people is the webinars that we're going to be having, Dr. Stan, myself, and other guest speakers, where you can actually look over our shoulder, so to speak, and find out exactly what we do, how we do it, how I work on a computer to be able to do different things, how do we speak to people, how to break through barriers. And Dr. Stan is a specialist in that. He's a phenomenal speaker on breaking through barriers. His book, Your Breakthrough is Guaranteed. You should go to drbreakthrough.com. It's drbreakthrough.com and get his book. Incredible book. And I'm not sure how many printings he's done on it, but he's sold thousands and thousands of these books because it's that good to be able to allow you to break through barriers. And mine's different. My book, MLM Black Book, is more about nuts and bolts marketing. So we really hit it very well together, where we talk about different types of things to break through and accomplish the same thing. We're both very successful. We did it a different way. So maybe you can gravitate and kind of look at myself the way I've done my business and say, hey, I can identify with that. Or maybe you look at Dr. Stan the way he's done it. Maybe you gravitate to Dr. Stan and how he's built his business. So there's so many different ways that you can do it. And then we have the guest speakers coming on these different webinars we'll be holding. And that alone is worth thousands and thousands of dollars. We just did a webinar last week, and you'll see it in the back office, you're a member. The beginning of the webinar is about 15 minutes long, and I talk about safe lists and talk about different things that you probably never even thought about using a safe list to do as far as gathering leads. And what you need to do is to go into your back office, if you're a member, and go into the webinar section, and you'll see that on there, and it'll say something to the effect of talking about safe lists and marketing, and it's really the first 15 minutes. That is one of the 101 techniques that we teach you in the system. So that alone, I'm not even going to say it's worth $48.75, which is what it costs to join all the levels in our program. It's worth thousands of dollars if you use it, because really you never have to worry about leads again, because with that one technique you have enough leads to supply you over and over and over with super targeted people that are in the online business world, network marketing, or whatever you want to call it. Any kind of, they got the mindset of the type of person you're looking for. So those are the type of people that you're looking for, and you have it on a silver platter, having them send you offers. Now this over here on the left-hand side is the museum, it's a museum, but it's also a zoo for Central Park. And if children have ever seen the Madagascar movies where they have the penguins and stuff there. Well, that's where this is from. And when they have the movies over there, they make, you know, obviously a cartoon of this type of movie. Well, they have the cartoon of this type of movie. Let me see if my video's still going here. Okay, great. Well, they have the cartoon of, you know, this area with the penguins and, you know, the giraffe and that kind of thing right from here. It's outstanding. So I just want to mention that, and every time I come by here I kind of think of those you know, the penguins of Madagascar. So but anyway, so many different things to tell you about in Manhattan that I kind of many times do all my videos in Central Park where I don't actually get out and talk about other places that I visit. And that's why one of the reasons why I wanted to make this video here is to kind of show you a different area of Manhattan. This is the Fifth Avenue area. Is, you know, you're very ritzy-ditzy, expensive area, but it's a nice place to see and visit. And as we go up here, it connects up to the Museum Mile, which has all the museums in it. And I've made videos from there, which is a little bit more closer to where I live in Manhattan, where I kind of connect over. And this is actually in Central Park area over this side, the left-hand side. So guys, back to what I wanted to talk about and kind of finish up here is that you have everything here on a silver platter. Look at Freetoolbox as the way that you can connect up everything. It's the glue that's going to hold everything together and give you the financial money that'll come in while you're building your primary programs. Your financial B12 shot, I call it, because it really is a phenomenal program, and we keep on adding to it. We just have a new team build function we added to it. We have crazy contests going on and all sorts of stuff above and beyond our 100% payout. So on behalf of everybody here at Multiplex Systems, as well as Dr. Stan, all right, we're here with 62nd and Madison. We have Tony over here, street food, the best street food in Manhattan. Of course, we have New York's finest already here too, and a long line behind me. But Tony's been here 25 years. I've been coming here on and off for 25 years. The guy has incredible food. If you're ever in Manhattan, go to 62nd Street and Madison Avenue. You got to see him. He's right here on the corner. And you see the cars going here on Madison Avenue. The guy is the best street food every single year. And I mean, you're talking, you know, mozzarella, and tomatoes, and chicken and lamb, and just incredible food. So not your typical street food, but the guy's amazing. So just want to pass it on to you guys. My last video was cut off when I was talking to you on Fifth Avenue, so this is like one block over from that. And just kind of throw a bone out for Tony here, my man. It does some sweet stuff and give you a little bit of a taste of Manhattan. You can see the smoke coming here. I wish you could smell it. It's awesome. You have the grill over there cooking some stuff. Awesome. So guys, hey, thanks a lot for watching my video in the Freetoolbox, and hope you enjoy the street food here, as I certainly am. In a little bit, I'm getting some for my family, my wife, my kids, and when I get a chance to come on down here, I just load up on the stuff. Just load up big time. Look at that. Awesome. Oh, that smells so good.